Okay, let's investigate the next pattern, shall we? Go down to pattern focus. Scroll down to this one, in and out well. Come on, load. Ooh. Okay, this one looks like it's going to be an interesting challenge. Wow, look at that. That's cool. I want to do that. You want to do that? I want to do that. Okay, so we're going to need a big, regular standard square tile. Looks like we're going to want to make ourselves a square. You'll note your step outs, if it has pencil, then that's just a pencil. I mean, if it has green, sorry. If it has just green, that means it's just pencil. You don't actually ink that. So eventually you'll erase these guide marks. Okay, so we're going to do that square. Divide it into from the corners like that. And then in the middle of each of these, we're going to put 4 dots. Around those dots, we're going to draw a circle. Okay, just like that. So they look like targets. Now we're going to, on the opposite sides, we're going to kind of come around and down, around and down, around and down, around and down. So they're sort of curvy V's. And then on this side, instead of coming around and down this way, we're going to kind of around and kind of out and down. So these two are skinny and these two are fat. And then go here, oops, and go this way and that way. And then you can aura everything. And then put in these lines, which I may or may not do. So this one is how many? It goes here. It's 4. 2, 3, 4. Is it just 4? Yep, it's just 4. Okay, so this is 4 of this shape grid. Well, let's give that a go because I really like this. I want to try it. Okay, turn on my light. Do I want to use this paper or do I want to use one of my tea stained papers? No, I think this one. We're going to go with this one. Alrighty, so let's draw our grid in pencil. Give myself a border. Like that. Okay, that's good. Want to be able to see what I'm doing. I'm actually, I think, since we have to draw the diagonal anyway, I think I'm going to draw the diagonal on the big one first. Then I'll be able to find my middle. Right? And then I can draw my diagonal here. Okay, so now I've got 4 squares with X's in them with my pencil. That's step 1. Step 2. Inside each of these, right about here, is a nice dot. Okay, you can do that. And then around each dot is a circle. That circle's not very good, but that's all right. We'll live. Something like that. And then decide, I think I want, for sure I want the points coming this way. So this one's going to have this inward V, kind of come around the dot and to the middle, around the dot and to the middle. My dots are kind of close to the center. They needed to be further out. But you know what? That's okay. It is what it is. I should have put my dot closer to the middle of this. I'm too close to the middle of this triangle. But it's okay. We will make do. So then we have to do this way. So the opposites. You'll notice I'm turning my tile to make the drawing easier for me. Always be the most comfortable you can be when you're drawing. Don't twist your hand to make it fit your tile. Twist your tile to make it fit your hand. Okay, those are kind of cool, just like that. All right, so now we want to make this other shape. So instead of going inward, we're going to come outward. And to that corner, like that. And that automatically makes this shape. See, that's not finished yet, but it automatically makes this shape. That's cool. Kind of reminds me of, I think it's Stella. Okay. That's it. Now we do this one that goes kind of to the middle, right there where that line is. So we're going to go, it's the easiest way to draw that. It's going to be coming this way. Like that. And then this way. Oh, look how pretty that is already. This is going to be fun. I like it. Okay. Now, you're supposed to aura everything. So that's what we will do. I'm going to start here. I'm going to start... Oh, I don't know where to start. Let's start here, I guess. Now the goal is to try to make that spacing as even as you can. But I know that I don't do a really spectacular job at that, but that's okay. By the time you get all your lines and stuff in here, you really won't notice. Unless you're like super far off. Just aura all of your shapes. Okay, and then something like that. I'm going to give a couple of shout outs to a couple of my subscribers. I'm not going to say your names because I don't know if you want, you know. Yes, you put it in the comments of your video, so clearly you'll let the public see, but you know, there's a couple people who are going through some health challenges or who have close family members who are going through health challenges. And I just want to give them a shout out and let them know that I am thinking of them. I'm praying for them and for a full recovery. Health challenges can be really scary. Especially if they are long-term. You end up with a new set of normal that you're not used to, and it's rough. But I want to give you hope that things will get better. Follow the doctor's orders. That's number one. And if you're not getting the treatment that you think you should be, you know, not all doctors are perfect. Well, no doctors are perfect, but not all doctors are suited to you. My husband's learning that. My Mom has learned that you know, there are some doctors who just don't take you seriously. They don't listen to you. They don't, you know, it's your body. You know when something's not right. And they poo-poo you. And that just drives me crazy when a doctor poo-poos you when you say something is wrong. Or when you're trying to explain something and they cut you off and they don't even let you speak. And they just say, oh, well, this is this, and this is this, and this is what you need to do. Those are the doctors you need to not go to if you can help it. My eye doctor has turned into one of those. And so, you know, when it's time for my next eye doctor's appointment, I will be moving on to another doctor's office because he has turned into that kind of doctor who was not listening to my concerns. My mom was having the same sort of issue with her doctor, was not listening to her concerns. And so she has moved to a new doctor, and she's very happy with the new doctor. And I'm hoping my husband will have the same result when he finds a new doctor, because his doctor is not listening to his concerns. So, you know, you don't want to add on top of all the already difficult stresses, you know, a doctor who's not listening. Okay, so now we want to put these lines. And how do they go? They go on come on, why aren't you drawing? What's wrong with my pen? Okay, let's try again. Give it a little bit of curve. That's what it needs. Just a little bit of a curve. Kind of like an umbrella. Oops. That umbrella's got a crooked stem. Okay, and now these ones go this way in that same manner. Straight and slightly arched that way, like an umbrella. And now we're going to do these ones. Okay. Now these ones here, mine are kind of skinny because of where I put my dots. And so I don't think I'm going to put lines in there. I actually think I might fill them with black. I think I might. one more. Something like that. That's cool. But I think I'm going to see what happens. Why not? Worst that can happen is that I don't like it, right? We're going to fill these little triangles in with the black, which is going to be different than the sample. Let's see how that changes the look of the pattern by just doing one simple change. Ooh, I like that. I do, I like that a lot. Okay. So, in and out well. Makes me think of In-N-Out burgers, which makes me hungry. Okay, let's do a little shading. I think I feel like shading with, oh, excuse me, with marker instead. I'm going to shade with a cool gray number 3, our Faber Castell Pitt pen. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, I want that, and I want this. In the sample, they've shaded all around this shape, but I don't think I want to do that. I think I want just these bumpy bits. See what happens after it dries. Needs to go here. I love these brush pens because you can get into tiny little spots, but then you can also push a little harder and get a fatter line. Really like that. Okay, I like that. And now, since I did it on a toned tile, I am going to get out my white pencil. That'll make it look different than the sample. Gray pen away so don't lose it. And what a little piece of white colored pencil will do. I have Prismacolor, but you could use any white pencil on these gray tiles. And I just used a pack of neutral colored cardstock and cut my own squares. And you can make your squares whatever size you want them to be. This one happens to be the 3.5 by 3.5, but they don't have to be. As a matter of fact, the next time I cut squares, I think I will do them 4 by 4, because I have a little bit more room to work and I get less waste off of the paper, because, you know, an 8 by 10 piece of cardstock will give me, if I cut it directly in half, I have 4, right? So I should be able to get a 2-inch by 8-inch piece that I can use as bookmark, and then I should get a 4 by 4 on one piece of paper. And since I draw on the front and the back of all of my pages, or most of my pages, each sheet of paper will give me 8 drawings. So I can get a week's worth out of one sheet. That's awesome. Oh, look how pretty that is. I like that. I want a teeny tiny bit of color. Why do I want color? I don't know, but I do. I want a teeny tiny bit of color. So I'm going to use, what color? You know, we've lately been talking in our group about how orange supposed to make you happy. So I'm going to try an orange. I don't often use orange, which is why my orange pencil is really big, because I haven't sharpened it much. So we'll use orange. And I'm going to put just a little down here, like that. That's kind of cool. I forgot to turn off my sounds on my phone, so it's going to go off. Sorry about that, folks. I have to remember to do that for the next videos. Turn off my sounds. So this is cool. Opposite of where I put the shading, I'm putting the color. It's just giving it a little hint of color. It's not like a lot of color, but I think it's cool. Okay. That's awesome. You know, it needs a border of orange. Just ground it, I think. Here we go. Ah, haha. How pretty is that? Make you happy? It's making me happy. Okay, so orange did its thing. It made me happy. And there is today's pattern in and out well. It is not super difficult, but it might be a little bit more advanced, but it's not super difficult. You can do it. You guys have a really great day. I will see you tomorrow. And go out and do something nice for someone today and make the world a better place, all right? I'll see you later. Bye-bye.